do our midweek recap right now and talk a little bit about recap a little bit about what we talked about on Sunday and give you maybe a little bit of what's coming up here in the next couple days. We do have a good bit going on in January, so I definitely want to make you aware of some of the things that are coming up if you're not aware of them already. So one of the things that I want to recap from Sunday is, if you remember, our sermon title was Prayer as Kingdom Partnership. What does it mean to partner with the kingdom? And as we talked about that, I think one of the biggest things that we need to understand is the reality that what we're what we're talking about when we talk about partnering with God is exactly that, partnering with God. Not that God would partner with us. He is the one with the power, the wisdom, the foreknowledge, all of the things which make him more than qualified to be the one who we join, not the other way around. And so I think it is interesting when we listen to the prayers of most people, myself included at times, where we invite God to be a part of what we're doing as if he's interested in partnering with us, that we're the ones holding the power and that we have the agenda, we have the plan, we have all of the things set out that we want to accomplish, and then we try to ask him or invite him to bless those things. And I think that's simply not the right way to go about it. I think we need to open our eyes. We need to prayerfully consider, pray and fast about where is God working? What is he doing around us? What opportunities are already present, ready and available for us? And how do we make the most of those opportunities by engaging in them and joining God in what he's doing, because he is at work. If you were there Sunday, I threw up a little diagram about how you can a tool that you could use as you pray about where God is already working in your life, and you can use that tool to pray through the spheres of influence you have, and you can use that tool as you think about, where is God giving me favor? Where has he already where is he already blessing my interaction with people who don't know Jesus yet? And how can I, go through those at least 5 people, I would say, in a circle of influence? And how do I, first pray for them, and how do I engage them for the kingdom? How do I join what God is doing in that space? When we talk about missionary, too often we think about going somewhere else, leaving our current context, going somewhere else in order to take the word of God, the gospel, the good news of Jesus. And the reality is most of us are called to be missionaries right where we are. It is the rarer side that someone is called out to a different culture, a different context. Most of us are called to our current context that we're in right now. Uh, if you have your eyes open, you will see you have influence. Wherever you live, there's probably people who don't know Jesus around you. Wherever you go to school or your kids go to school somewhere, if you have kids, how can you interact with the parents there, with people there? If you work outside the home, there's probably people that you work with who don't know Jesus. Now, for me, there's probably not people I work with that don't know Jesus. But each of us has different contexts. Each of us has the ability, the opportunity to reach into different places, and it's unique for each of us. And so there's no set of contexts are the exact same for each person. And so when we begin to engage it, think about that. Think about the gospel saturation that will happen if we're each opening our eyes to where God's already working around us, looking at our spheres of influence and engaging those places, praying for those people each and every day that they would know Jesus and that God would give us opportunities to tell them more about God's love. That will change your life. If you didn't get the link that we sent out, maybe you don't have the app downloaded or you lost it, I do want to show you. I'm going to try this and see if it works. I'm not confident that it's going to work, but If you have your app, let's see. Yeah, if you have your app out, oh boy, this is weird. This camera's like mirrored. Um, if you ever get a message and you don't know where it went, let's see, where are we at? So click this little icon up here in the top, and then if you go to inbox right here, you can see all of the past messages that have come across, and you can click those. So like the one from Sunday, Missionary Pathway, one that's right here, you can click that, and then you can say, oh, visit the website. And you can click on that, and there you are. You're right there, the KC Undergrounds, Missionary Pathway, enroll for free, and you're rocking and rolling. So if you didn't get that, though, email me, email the office, text, call, however that works for you, and we will get you set up with that course. It is fantastic. I'm telling you about that because, I could try to redo one myself, but it's not going to be as good. They've got a phenomenal curriculum there that is a couple-week process. Each week gives you something to chew on, pray through, talk through, and I promise you, you will be so much more missionally minded by the end of that. God will do amazing things through it. So I encourage you to do that. If you are at all possible, you can do that. If you're even remotely serious about living for Jesus and being a light for the gospel, then do that course. It will bless you. And you can do it at your own pace. You don't have to do it in a straight 6-7 week process. I know some people that have done it in 2 weeks. So whatever works for you, just go through the information. It is really good. And so let us join in kingdom partnership, prayerfully considering how we can partner with what God is already doing. That's what I got for you. Coming up tomorrow at 7 p.m. Wanted to make sure you're aware we play volleyball in the gym on Thursday evening, 7 to like 9-ish. So anybody can come out to that. You don't have to be in our on our softball team or in our league in order to play at that. You can just come and join us for that and just have some fun. That's pretty much all ages. I mean, younger, smaller kids won't probably be able to play all that well, but it might not be safe for them. So, within reason. Then, let's see. Saturday is our actual church volleyball league. So if you're interested in playing in the league, let us know, and we can get you on the team. We do need to know soon if you want to be a part of that team. And then Sunday is our annual meeting. So if you haven't signed up for the annual meeting, just like I showed you, you can go back to your inbox. A message went out over the app. Please sign up for the annual meeting so we have a better idea of how many people are coming. I'm probably going to be sending another message out either today or tomorrow so we do get a closer number as to how many people plan to join us for that. And then I'm trying to look. I don't see anything else huge on the calendar. January 29th is our next lunch. If you are somebody who's newer to our church family, I encourage you to sign up for that through the app and join us for that, or just text NEXT to the text number. That always works as well. If you want to let us know how many of you are coming to the next lunch, that works for us. I think that's all I got. Have a great week. Enjoy your journey with Jesus. It's an awesome time. This 40 days of prayer, I hope that you are spending a concentrated time in prayer and falling more and more in love with prayer each and every day. God bless you. Hope you have a great week. And I hope to see you all Sunday, 10:30 a.m. Definitely come in person if you can. If you can't, you can always catch us here online.